Homelander versus Superman, who would win? Two unstoppable flying titans, two laser-eyed powerhouses, two symbols of immense power from completely different universes. On one side stands Homelander, the terrifying leader of the Seven and the most powerful Supe in the boys' universe. On the other side is Superman, the legendary Man of Steel and one of the greatest heroes ever created in DC Comics. Both can fly, both possess incredible strength, both can unleash devastating heat vision from their eyes. But when these two unstoppable forces collide, only one question truly matters. Who is more powerful, Homelander or Superman? Today on What's on Hollywood, we're breaking down their origins, strength, speed, durability, and abilities to determine the final winner of this ultimate superhero showdown. Origins and character background. Homelander is the most powerful Supe in the boys' universe. Unlike traditional heroes, he wasn't raised in a loving family or guided by strong moral values. Instead, he was created and raised by the powerful corporation Vought International. From the moment he was born, Homelander was treated more like an experiment than a human being. Scientists raised him inside laboratories, constantly testing his limits and shaping him into the ultimate corporate superhero. But this unnatural upbringing came with serious consequences. Behind the patriotic smile and the American flag cape hides a deeply unstable and narcissistic personality. Homelander constantly craves admiration, validation, and absolute control over everyone around him. As the leader of the Seven, he dominates nearly every other Supe in his world. Most heroes fear him, and very few are powerful enough to challenge him directly. In his universe, Homelander is practically unstoppable. Superman, also known as Clark Kent, has a completely different story. He was born as Kal-El on the distant planet Krypton. When Krypton faced destruction, his parents placed him in a spacecraft and sent him to Earth to save his life. The child eventually landed in Smallville, Kansas, where he was discovered and raised by Jonathan and Martha Kent. Unlike Homelander, Superman grew up in a loving home that taught him compassion, humility, and responsibility. Under Earth's yellow sun, Superman's Kryptonian biology grants him incredible powers far beyond human limits. But what truly defines Superman is not just his strength, it's his dedication to protecting others. Where Homelander represents corrupted power, Superman represents hope. Physical strength comparison. Homelander is unquestionably the strongest Supe in the boys' universe. His strength allows him to dominate almost every opponent he faces. He can effortlessly lift armored vehicles, tear through reinforced structures, and overpower other enhanced individuals with ease. Even powerful Supes like Queen Maeve and Soldier Boy struggle to match him in direct combat. However, Homelander's feats of strength are generally limited to a city-level scale. His most impressive displays involve destroying buildings, overpowering enhanced humans, and surviving powerful explosions. Within his own universe, this level of strength makes him nearly unbeatable. Superman, however, operates on a completely different level. Throughout comic history, Superman has demonstrated strength far beyond anything Homelander has shown. He has lifted massive skyscrapers, shifted tectonic plates, and even pushed entire planets through space. Some versions of Superman have survived supernovas, resisted black holes, and battled cosmic-level beings capable of destroying worlds. Even standard versions of Superman can lift millions or even billions of tons without significant effort. While Homelander dominates his own universe, Superman regularly faces threats that endanger entire planets. In terms of raw physical strength, Superman clearly exists on a much higher scale. Speed and combat abilities. Homelander possesses impressive speed, particularly during flight. He can cross entire cities within seconds and react quickly during combat. His reflexes allow him to dodge attacks and overwhelm opponents before they have time to respond. However, Homelander's speed still operates within a relatively grounded scale. In most battles, he relies heavily on brute force, intimidation, and his devastating heat vision to overpower enemies quickly. Because he has rarely faced opponents equal to his power, Homelander has limited experience in strategic combat. Most of his victories come from overwhelming strength rather than refined fighting skills. Superman's speed, on the other hand, is on an entirely different level. He can fly faster than the speed of light, travel between planets in moments, and react to threats almost instantly. Some comic versions of Superman can even move so fast that the world around him appears frozen in time. Superman has also fought a wide range of powerful enemies, including Darkseid, Doomsday, General Zod, and Brainiac. These battles forced him to develop advanced combat skills and tactical awareness. He doesn't rely solely on strength. He combines speed, experience, and strategy. And that combination makes Superman an extremely dangerous opponent. Durability and special powers. Homelander's durability is extraordinary within his universe. Bullets bounce harmlessly off his skin, explosions barely affect him, and most conventional weapons cannot harm him. His heat vision is one of his most destructive abilities, capable of slicing through aircraft, buildings, and enemies with terrifying precision. He also possesses enhanced hearing and X-ray vision, allowing him to detect threats from great distances. However, Homelander has shown vulnerability when facing extremely powerful opponents like Soldier Boy and Queen Maeve. Under enough force, he can be injured. His durability is impressive, but it is not limitless. Superman's durability, however, is legendary. He can survive nuclear explosions, fly directly into the sun, and endure attacks capable of destroying entire planets. Most Earth-based weapons are completely ineffective against him. Even advanced alien technologies struggle to harm him. Superman also possesses a wide range of powerful abilities. His heat vision can cut through nearly any material. His freeze breath can stop explosions or instantly freeze massive objects. His X-ray vision allows him to see through solid objects, and his super hearing allows him to detect sounds across entire continents. The only major weakness Superman possesses is kryptonite, a radioactive fragment from his destroyed home planet. Without kryptonite, defeating Superman becomes incredibly difficult. Final result: who wins? When we compare everything, strength, speed, durability, and combat experience, the difference between these two characters becomes very clear. Homelander is one of the most powerful beings in the boys' universe. In his world, he sits at the very top of the power hierarchy. But Superman operates on an entirely different level of power. Homelander's greatest feats involve dominating enhanced humans and destroying buildings. Superman regularly battles enemies capable of destroying planets. Homelander can fly extremely fast, but Superman can travel faster than light. Homelander is incredibly strong, but Superman can move celestial bodies. In a direct confrontation, Superman would simply be too fast, too strong, and too durable for Homelander to defeat. Homelander's heat vision would barely slow Superman down, while Superman's full-power attacks could end the battle very quickly. Even Homelander's intimidation and psychological tactics would fail against Superman's unwavering determination. Final winner: Superman. The Man of Steel operates on a level of power that Homelander simply cannot reach. Homelander may rule his own world, but against Superman, the battle would likely be over before it truly begins. Check out my other videos for more epic character crossovers and battles. Thanks for watching, and stay happy and healthy.